And he he come back. Good. Now you are good black belt. now you are now you deserve. Now you are dead left. Now you are good black belt. And after that, like he said, okay. That time after that, Bushish, I started to respect you as a black belt. Before you were just a black belt. So it's funny.
So I need to submit Max, that's what you're saying.
Huh?
Oh, that's not gonna happen in a while. Sorry.
No, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. Sooner or later, like, if I'm doing my job, you should become better than me.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell all my guys, it's good. You don't get a responsibility to be my student. You have to do everything what I taught you.
Yeah, the student is gonna...
You have to do even more. I force all my black belts. I say, look, you became a worker. You have to keep at least one shape. One. Every competitor become a professor has to make one. If we make this, like we good.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
You want your students to become better.
But it's nice to see like Lucas not just became like a very good professor, but he was a very good. He became a very good professor. That's cool. Show up again. So yeah, today as I said, I'm gonna be top position, and also something that we have been practicing. Actually, like was something that was not everybody. Like some position, like it's everybody. Some position is very individual. That's the way we work with athletes and competitors. Right? Like we don't they structure the way we do in the tournament, the camps. We don't work one position for everybody, but we work with the concept and we drill situations. And basically, like we go to each of the athletes and show, this is going to match your game. I want you practice this. You're good with this submission. You're good with this at this point. So we go to his individually tips. So this is something that I was working with some of those guys, especially the guys who play top, and like that's what I want to share because in my mind and what I think and what I see. It's like people sometimes they put themselves in the bad situations, and like because I just like people get used to do everything what everybody does. So, and that's is a different perspective to do something different that will make it more safe for the person to talk. Okay, that's getting close. Please, you don't have me today. A lot of jokes before the class, so now, yes. Okay, so well, I'm going to start engaging. Okay, so my goal when I engage, it's not passing. It's about be balanced and frustrate his options. So if I'm engaged in his guard, and if he feel that all the time he breaking my balance, I'm gonna be losing energy. He's gonna build in confidence, and I'm gonna end up maybe yes. So always like I try everything to do to pass when I'm here, not engaged yet. That's when I focus in attack. But once I'm engaging the guard, it's about how I survive, how I safe stays in the guard. And when I have my legs free, then I play my pass again. But I do not try to pass when I have on my leg stuck, because whenever I move, it's a slow me down. And he always have a way to attack. Okay, so the thing that I want to bring today, it's the very common position that happens so much in tournaments when they can't control your pants. This grip is. Okay, so that's very common because it's very easy to do it. Maybe because of people double guard, like a double pull, and then the person stand up, it's very easy to connect. Maybe because they stand up to open close guard, or maybe just because everybody when they pass, they get used to have one leg in the front and one in the back. But for somehow very easy. People does the Riva hook, sometimes they not even use the Riva lock, but they want to control the leg. And once you control the leg, he's able to control the distance. Doesn't matter how far I want to be, there is a limit. And he's going to be choosing if he wants to hook inside, if he wants to go one leg, hook outside. So he's gonna be choosing what he can do. The other leg will be always controlling the distance. If he wants to be close to me, or if he wants to kick me, or if he wants to be kind of in the half guard, right? So those are, but this giving so much control for the pulse of the body. In competition, that is happening right now. And also, it's very easy for he break my balance, and then sometimes squat advantage. And now I'm in trouble because I'm behind, and he has one advantage, and I have to do something, and I'm stuck. Okay, so that's I want to bring. So what are we doing over there right now for the next competitions? Okay, so I'm stuck. So what everybody does, which is very common to everybody do, it's like once this leg stuck, everybody wants to jump this leg and try to knee slice this side. But I'm like a geek in jiu-jitsu. I make a statistical of a lot of things. So I was checking, okay, the knee slice, who pass, who doesn't pass, how many passing from in competitions, right? So I started looking how many pass are successful for how many tries, and the number is very small. So just few guys does very good, and those guys they always getting a lot of trouble too. The reason why there is like what I noticed that is like it's not easy, right? Because you must be able to be off fast or have you must be able to break their grip, or because you're very strong to knee slice, or because you're gonna have the underhook and generate a lot of power to be passing. But a lot of the guys in the bottom has developed a lot of positions to stop. So even when I tried to knee slice and have the underhook, they was able to scramble inside my other leg. Or some guys they protect, they was able to switch the grip to inside grip. The hook, your hand go inside and grab your own. Yeah. And then it start like locking the different ways. And then later he switched for one leg. So that is, they developed a lot of skills when as more people on top was trying to knee slice, right? And then the slice became not working that much. So, which is bring me to the point to find something new. And then I always like to think the opposite. If everybody go to one direction, why don't you go to another direction? Because you break the person like if you do something different, the person might expect, you break the person like a idea, right? So, and that's what I want to do. So what I start doing myself, and then I see was a huge difference on my game. And when I say difference on my game, it means that we be change everybody's game. Because if you can change someone that are like not young anymore, training with young guys, it's gonna make a big effect for those competitors. Okay, so the idea today, I'm not telling you that you cannot go to the other side. You can go to this side as much as you want. Maybe that's your strong game. Okay, keep it going. But I want to approach you with a new position to go to the opposite side. So when I'm inside the guard, so the person will grab my pants. I already know that's the side of the pass. So already, for me, it's already know. And I keep and sometimes being inside the guard is safest than be outside the guard. Mm-hmm. What I try to be hooks, like the hooks break my balance, the hooks kick my leg, so the hooks can create opportunities to give advantage to the health of the body. If you training someone that is very comfortable in the bottom, you're gonna see how they use these hooks, right? And to do different things. And then like I can go up with a lot of names, you know, like that like it's very hard to stay over here because they kick you here or they open their leg and then started changing like for one leg or the other heel. So I always try to be in the safe position. So I back to the guard. Because his hook is not gonna break my balance. His foot, I don't let him put the foot to kick me. So I keep his legs outside. I'm really inside the guard. I bring his foot to me, really inside the guard. I do not let the De La Riva hook become strong. So I push and then I turn my knee outside of my elbow, not inside my elbow. Everything inside my elbow, his hook is gonna be able to hook. When my knee is outside my elbow, his hook he doesn't have the hooks. Okay, and then I start to walk into, and then that's the first thing that I do. So the next step, because when I feel and I open my leg as much as possible, because if I'm here, he's gonna be. Sometimes very soon they're gonna kick me, and then I lose my balance. Because I don't want to lose my balance, I open my leg as much as possible. I force him to frame me with the leg. But what I do, I start opening the knee to see if I can go inside the guard. See, I'm twisting my body to go inside the guard. And I touch my elbow on my knee in the ground. He gets stuck over here. So I have to make a decision because his grip of his leg is useless. Okay? And then from here, I start getting more closer to be heavy. At the same time, I bend my foot as a triangle here to hide. Because I don't want to break his grip and then he lock me in the head. I want to make sure that I hide. So that when I'm here, so I put my knee to break the grip, but I hide in my foot. So when he tries to find the half guard, he don't find my leg in the half. I'm just passing his arm. Okay? So he hold me. The first thing, I open my leg as much as possible. You see, I frame it myself. And because I frame it, he also feel uncomfortable. He start moving. So I open up a little bit. I drop my knee to the ground and my elbow. Then I be very close to him. So it will be a battle. He's going to try to get out, to escape from me. I'm locking him. I'm the one locking, but I don't pass this before I take my foot from inside. And then he's about it. Like, he's going to be scrambled. I don't want to move. He's the one going to be moving. He's going to be moving to escape, and I'm surfing. I'll be on top of him to be passing. I never rush the pass. I will pass when he moves or when he quits to do guard. Okay? So that should be the first position. Be inside the guard. The side he control the leg will be the side there. My hands in the knee. Open my knee to frame his leg in your shin. So drop the knee in the ground, but make sure your body, you get inside his guard. Heavy. So he's going to be framed, he's going to be pushing me. But the grips, make a grip. Make a grip in the back. Fight, grab the hand, grab the shoulder, hide the leg. And then you try to be controlling the pass. You get your side control or north side. What's give you the side control north side is how you use the head control. Everything that I hold the bottom shoulder, the head is going to give me side control. Everything when I hold on over his shoulder is going to give me side control, north south. So then, like, you're going to be choosing what you're going to do. Every time that you're passing, that you control the bottom shoulder, this is going to give you pass as a side control. Every time that you're passing, and then they pushes you, and then your hand is over, this is going to be giving the north side. So depending on how you use your hands, it's a determinant like how you're going to end up to the side or to the north side. Okay? One more time. Look. You got to make the grip. I get inside the guard. Do not let the guy push you up. Get inside the guard. Bounce. Start pushing to the side. Drop your knee, elbow, and then hug. You're going to start pushing. Look. I'll be fighting. Make the grips. Because when he grip, easy for you to grab the lapel. You want to break my grip now? But now I have my other right. So every step, it's putting him in the check. Check. Okay? Let's go. Drop your knee in the ground first.
Jag tänkte först bara stänger garden, men det kan man splitta benen för nu kan man ju...
Guys, look! It's very important. The person on the bottom resist. If you stay still over there, I don't know what to expect. Because I need to look for my balance and I need to react. My pass, my control, changing regarding the way you try to move and skate. So I need the person on the bottom frame. I need to put the bottom, try to skate because I know how much do I have to control to not give a space for the person scramble. Okay, so I really need light resistance for the person on the bottom for teach the person on top how to react over different circumstances. Okay, let's go. Usually, what is no, just make it. You want to keep it brushing. Drop it into a roll. Wrong side. He's not able to walk. So close to the hands. And when you switch it from on the hook. You don't need a block. Guys, go on. Go on. The feeling that you must feel is like, let's say I'm here, right? You frame your one leg here. You drop your knee in the ground, but the feeling is like you're stretching his legs. He cannot be able to close the knee because you're forcing your knee to one side and your body, your ribs and your elbow here to the other side. So I have no option. My option is to close the guard, but with my knee open. That's why I make it very easy for you skate. My defense always on my knees. Then I close the guard, then I make the hook. When my knee is open, so the feeling that you have is like stretching his body. With all your body, that's why all my body is pushing to one side, and I have my knee to the other side. But I'm using my frame, my legs open. My legs not here. My legs open, my knees pushing. So I put my body so much. I have I'm heavy on one side, but I put in so much weight in the other leg too, because I want to stretch his space to make him feel uncomfortable. You want to create a situation that he'd be like begging for me to pass. Okay? Let's go. Look, you have to like you see like he's having the knee. I can see he's having the knee with the elbow. The elbow but even touch the ground to make a grip in the knee. But his knee is pushing so much. So his foot has to be always in front of his knee. If he keep his knee down, so he's gonna be more in trouble. Especially when you're on the top. When you stand up. Like the angle, it's always your foot ahead of your knee. It's never your knee. It's always your foot. So do all the position with your knees open, framing the leg. So yeah, see his foot always in front of his knee. So he cannot, if he had the knee this, like that's when the guy switch. Okay, that's when you lose the position. You have to keep your leg always, his calf, always your foot ahead. So if you always open more, you're moving your foot. You slide your foot, but not your knee. You never bend your knee. Because that's when he scrambled to change to the half. You have to keep the leg framed the whole time. Comfortable? Let's go. You're going to be pushing. Yeah, but usually I think to the side. Você vira rodeando. Just like the guardar the fixação. Ele is a border. This is something that very old school, but people stop to do it, and I bring it back a lot. Oh, help pass bodies these because he can put the elbow on the ground and skate. When they hold the elbow, he tries to skate or whatever.
So this group is capita. There's a organ for that.
Yes. Always outside door. Very good, very good. Pushing, try to walk in the hands. Yeah, sometimes I try myself to clean. Yes. And then I start pushing a lot of pressure, always outside. Yes. Get like a lot of pressure because you like your balance is according to the way that you are. So I can try to move.
Like I fall in way further.
Balance you put in your left, how much balance you put in your right. So it doesn't change according to the way that you because maybe you're going to be maybe more, maybe you're going to be more on the left, maybe on the right, but you have to going on. Even she moves, she's going to carry you with her. You're going to be so.
Kan de sluta träna på ett tag för att kunna öka in?
But the elbow, yeah, your hand would it's stuck.
Okay, because if I hold here, nothing, right? I need.
Here, his leg is pretty tall. Here, my leg, his calf. And be more in the calf.
Så vi kan...
So your knee must frame it. So your knee in his calf, by the way.
I can't.
The whole time, yes. Because his leg he cannot bend his knee.
Yeah, vi kan inte göra något va?
Sometimes you guys are strong, you don't feel that much. Now when I get you guys, if I use my knee here, you guys walk like yeah, my knee has to be always good. Yeah. When you guys do it, it's that skill. My first one, I go to the second one. So I have a combination. In jiu-jitsu, like this. It's about you have to develop your system. You have to develop your combination. Like my attacks. I go to this attack first, then this. If he stop, I have this. If he stop, I have this. So you already have the combination, and you practice, you drill the combinations always together. Because is that you build already like a memory muscle. The moment that he blocks, your body already go directly to those positions, the combination. Pa, 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 pa. And usually works a lot because you already know what he's going to do to defend. So the moment that you attack this way, he's going to make this defense, going to take to the second step. So sometimes like my combination is very like I already know the moment that I hit this position, I already know it's 1, 2. Like how many combinations that I can make is as much. Usually, I already know exactly how much that he can defend himself. I will end up passing. I will end up with an offside. I will end up like disengaging to escape because I don't want to be the guard. But take me 3 positions to pass. Take me 4 positions to take his back. Take me 4 positions to backstep and disengage. But I'm not gonna let he control me, right? But every position you practice in your game, not regarding of this situation, but with any other situation, your gameplay, your position has to be always combined with the combinations of your skills. I like this taking down. You have to connect the taking down you like with control submissions after. You have to combine your sweep with a back take, side control after. So you have to develop a system that if it's not working, my plan B. If it's working, that's the direction I go. If it's not working, that's the direction that I go. But you have to be a map for every situation that you are. You have to make a map like to go. Or because the moment that he blocks you, you already know where you go ahead. So you don't make a decision. You don't have to be recalculating. Every time that you're in the position that you recalculate, so sometimes he already know what to do, and then he's ahead of you. So you must already know what is the next step when he's framing or when he stops you. Okay. So this being said, so the guy stuck. I already do this. I get inside the bar. Okay, that's my first step. I try to fight here, but sometimes the guy pushed me in my face and. He's very polite. So people are going to be pushing their face and get the knee back. And so they've got the knee back. So then my second position, I put my hand, you see his foot, to bring it up and then grab the lapel. Why I have the opposite lapel. And then I control his foot. The reason I control, because I don't want his switch to inside. I don't want to get stuck in my leg. And my leg is very open now. That's why I always control. I never let go of the foot. Because he's going to try to scramble the leg, I hold. And then now I use my knee that was in the ground as I need. If I have a good control of my knee in the ground, stays. If I need to stand up my knee to use my knee, his ribs, stays. And then you keep it not passing, but make him feel uncomfortable. And stay as much you want. Those are the positions that you stop and then you stay as much he been moving, try to scramble, so you fight, you balance, using your knee your knee, if I open my leg, he's gonna put his hip down. Right? He have space. I have to control the space that he has. Look, my knee is blocking his hips. I'll be pushing. Every inch that I move, I don't let him come back. And then he have to be moving. I always pushing. I always give it pushing. I want to force him turn his back. Because then I give him the advantage. And then when he pull guard, that's when I'm gonna be always to be ahead. Because the moment he has to pull guard, has no grips. And that's the time that I have a very good opportunity to work my pass. Right, that should be another story. So right now, inside the guard, I put myself to be inside the guard. We'll be fighting. He's going to be pushing me, we'll be fighting. So then I switch my hand. I find his foot. I bring his foot up. I go to the lapel. And then I grab the other lapel. My hand the knee, control the ankle. Then it'll be a fight. I'll be fighting. He push me, I get space. You see, if he stays, I stay. I'm not stand up because he's to pass. No, if he stay, I stay. I want to be close to him. The moment he push me, he creates space. Then I get the space. And then now I control. Then he push me. More he push me, more I get close. And then I control the space. But I'm not forcing anything. He push me more, I go up a little bit more. Now I know he's going to roll. When he roll, I try to connect. Look, armbar, seat belt, or protect my leg. So depending how much ahead I am, if I'm so much ahead, I go to the armbar. If I'm the same move, clock choke or take the back. If you one step ahead, if you roll too fast, I protect my leg. To reset the pass. Okay? Ready? Let's go. That helps. That helps.
Honestly, I feel like if you get this grip, it doesn't matter. This is really hard for me. The only
Because it
thing,
controls.
yeah, the only thing you need to be careful
The elbow.
is if the knee comes out, I can beat.
Yeah.
But as soon as it's here,
Yeah, the fight is about the elbow. Yeah. Johnson knows this pretty good. Johnson? That's good.
You combine it with kom tillbaka där om du kommer in i stacken. You combine this with
Yeah, sometimes.
folding the leg. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like for you because you're very flexible, I'll try to avoid because sometimes this will help you to join the back and scramble. So I try to annoy with the stack. Yeah, I'll try to stack to get more.
What do you feel about putting the knee over?
Yeah, that's I like so much. That's a game. Yes, because once you lock the shoulder, it's because then he don't have your elbow anymore.
Nice.